What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Loki Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why people will always try to downplay you. You have to understand one thing at the end of the day. As you are moving up the ladder of success, as you are gaining more knowledge of the world, as you are becoming more woke to the nonsense that is going on in this society, you are going to realize that people are no longer going to be on the same energy level as you. People are no longer going to be on the same vibration as you. You're going to realize that you're going to develop more enemies, more people that are hating on your success, people that are going to try to downplay your success. If you're a man amongst other men who are also going to see you on your road to success, they will try to downplay your manhood. They will try to downplay your success. Listen, it is okay. Let them downplay you, because when you become the most successful version of yourself, when you become the greatest version of yourself, they will be coming to you to be asking you for opportunities. They will be coming to you to ask you what you did. The road to success is not easy. Let me repeat that again. The road to success is not easy. People will downplay you when they understand how much potential you possess, as well as you using your potential to your best ability. People will downplay you. And listen, it is okay, right? People will downplay you. People downplay you because they see the potential that you have, that you are using to your advantage. And that is also the same potential that they had, but they decided to not take advantage of it. It is okay. It is okay. People will always try to downplay when they see you. That they have the same opportunity as you, but they choose to not invest in themselves. When they choose to not invest in their talents, when they choose to not invest in their abilities in order to be able to move up to the next level. And listen, that is okay. That is perfectly fine. But you also have to understand that just because they choose not to invest in themselves doesn't mean that you have to choose to not invest in yourself. Let me repeat that again. Just because they choose to not invest in themselves doesn't mean that you should choose to not invest in yourself. You have to view yourself as somebody who is called for great things in this life. You have to view yourself as somebody who God has blessed, who God has given the talents and the abilities, and has decided to take advantage of it, right? We were all given talents from the day that we were born. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, we were all given talents. But a lot of us choose not to invest in our talents because we're afraid of what other people are going to say. A lot of us choose not to invest in our talents because we're afraid of what it might take for us to be able to achieve that in which we seek. But you have to be willing to put all of your cards on the table. You have to be willing to sacrifice everything that you have in order to be able to become that in which you are seeking, or to achieve that in which you are seeking. The road to success is never easy, no matter who you are, right? But in order for you to be able to achieve, in order for you to be able to go through your testimonies, you have to be tested. You have to be tested in order to be able to rejoice over your testimonies. Life isn't easy. You're gonna go through a lot of tests in life. You have to be able to overcome adversity. Life isn't easy, right? Life is never easy. But the people that are the most successful have been able to overcome all of the adversity that life has put in their way. We all go through adversity, but not a lot of us know how to handle it. A lot of us have potential. Most of us have potential. In fact, all of us have potential, but we're not willing to invest in our potential so we can become the greatest versions of ourselves. And that is why a lot of us do not become successful. But you have the ability to become successful, and you have people that are downplaying it, which is okay. You need to use people downplaying your success as fuel to become even more successful. You have to use people downplaying your manhood, if you're a man, as opportunity to become greater. But you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself, right? Because the thing you have to understand is that if you are a man that is masculine on his journey to becoming the best and greatest version of himself, you don't need other people's validation. You realize that other people's validation is empty. Because what are you going to do when they don't validate you? You're going to feel like what they're doing or what you're doing is not worth it, right? You have to get to a point in your life where you don't feel like you need other people's validation in order to become, in order to do what you're doing. Only use it as fuel. But other than fuel, you don't need the validation. Because at the end of the day, if the validation isn't there, what are you going to do? Are you going to fall? Are you going to fold? or are you going to keep grinding? Because the thing you have to understand is that people in life don't care about the negative things that are happening to you. All they want to do is judge you. All they want to do is talk about you. All they want to do is prey on your downfall. All they want to do is see you fail. All they want to do is see you lose. All they want to do is to see you not succeed. You got to prove yourself right and prove them wrong. From the minute that you wake up every single day to the minute that you go to sleep, you have to grind in order to be able to live your best life. You have to grind in order to become the greatest version of yourself. You have to grind in order to be able to prove the naysayers wrong. But mind me, you're doing it for yourself and not for them, even though they will continuously downplay you until they see that you've reached the pinnacle of your success. And listen, it is okay for them to downplay you because they are not willing to put in the work in order to be able to achieve that in which they seek. That is why they hate on you. You have to embrace their energy. You have to embrace the energy that they give you. You might feel like it's negative, but then you can turn that negative energy into positive energy as fuel to improve your life, to improve your financial situation, to improve your living conditions. It's one thing to complain about the situations that you are facing in life now as a young and growing person, and to try to change the situation and then eventually end up changing it. But it's also another thing to be complaining about your current situation, right? Living situation or situations that you're going through in life, and you are not doing a single thing to change it, right? We all have the ability to an extent to change our lives. But a lot of us would rather complain and get worse than put in the hard work in order to be able to achieve that in which we seek. And that right there is why a lot of people in this world will never improve, because they would rather talk about what they would do instead of get it done. They would rather talk about it. And the thing is that how much can you really talk about something for so long without getting it done? Because the thing you have to understand is that even if people are going to talk about you, they're not going to ask you how many years did it take for you to become that in which you seek. They're going to ask you, did you get it done or did you not get it done? Yes or no. No. Oh, but they don't want to hear excuses. They don't want to hear nonsense. Did you get it done or did you not get it done? If you did not get it done, okay, then move on. Use that as extra fuel and motivation to become the greatest version of yourself each and every single day. You cannot allow what the naysayers say about you to pull you down, because they will say positive or negative things about you. That is validation at its finest. That's validation. You can't feed into the validation. You have to be aware of who you are within. You have to be aware of your potential. You have to use your potential to your advantage. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. Better days are coming, mark my words. Better days are coming for those who are willing to do everything that it takes in order to be able to achieve that in which they seek, regardless of what the next man or the next woman thinks about them. Because they don't see all the hard work that you're putting into the gym. They don't see all the hard work you're putting into your studies. They don't see all the hard work you're putting into your finances. They don't see all of these things. But all they do see is results. People care more about results than they care about putting in the work to be able to achieve those results. And listen, that's okay. But when they are ready, they are going to understand that for them to be able to achieve that in which they seek, they have to put in the work. They have to put in the work, right? For them to be able to achieve that in which they seek, if they do not put in the work, they will never achieve the goals. They will never achieve what they are seeking. We all have the ability, but we have to put in the work to be able to achieve the results. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you do not understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, right? Leave comments. I am Woke Bucks. This is the Woke family. We are growing every day as a woke family. Leave me comments. I will respond to your comments. Leave other people comments. I will also respond to your comments as well too. Share this video with as many people as you can possibly share this video with. Let us keep growing every day. You feel me? Subscribe to the channel at Woke Bucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. More bangers are coming up in store this week, so stay tuned. Patreon link and social media links will also be down in the description below, so make sure you give those a check. But without further ado, this is going to be the end of this video. This is Woke Bucks, and I'm out, man.